Hello everyone. So today we have Hema Ji with us. She has done the advanced oponopono personal healing sessions with me, and today we'll be hearing all about all the experience and the success stories that she has experienced with throughout our program. So yeah, over to Hema Ji. Please do introduce yourself and let us know that how did you come across my channel, or how did you come across me, and what inspired you to take these sessions with me, and how was your journey? Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. My name is Hema, and I started with Chandrani sometime in May, I think. I started in May.
Yeah.
And I came across you actually just very randomly on Facebook. It just appeared all of a sudden. And then I felt the connection. And because I've been on this spiritual journey for quite a while, when I feel connected to something, I go for it, because I think there's no accidents or there's no coincidence. Things happen for a reason. So I felt the connection with you, and then I just messaged you and I said, would I be able to do this with you? And there was a specific goal in mind at that time. And we connected and we started. So for me, so can I share now about what exactly I got from the classes? Yeah. So for me, the first thing that came to me, I mean, Ho'oponopono is not new. I have done it for many years. But I think this time around it was different, because I connected with the philosophy of 100% responsibility. And I always knew you're 100% responsible for everything you experience, but I didn't know the meaning. And the meaning is there's no one to complain or blame. So that was a big learning curve for me. So you don't look to the outside. It is always something within me that has brought that situation. So 100% responsibility was a big thing for me. It was a game changer. The second thing that I learned was the fact that all these emotions that we feel are emotional habits that we carry within us. It is just the external that causes me to feel, because I'm capable of feeling that. So that is something that I didn't know before. Even though I was in this spiritual modality, Ho'oponopono, for some time, I didn't understand. That was a new thing for me, that I am carrying these emotions. They are just responses, natural responses that I have. Maybe someone else in that same situation won't feel like that. I feel like that because I carry that. So that was another learning for me.
Amazing. So everyone who is listening to our video, just put the two learnings from now till now. One will be the 100% responsibility, and the second is what?
Is the fact that we carry this emotion.
We carry the emotion. So emotional habits. Just put these two keywords in the comment. Yes. Please go ahead.
The third one is the concept of surrender. That is a big thing for me. It was a very big thing, because I realized that as much as I was doing the cleaning and the chanting, I was not surrendering. So I was still holding on to the outcome. And so these classes with Chandrani taught me that I knew that Ho'oponopono is a prayer of surrender, but how do you actually surrender? It only came this time around when I did the classes with you. And surrender is 100% trusting and believing that whilst I am cleaning and I'm giving the opportunity to the divine to help me, I must also learn to trust that whatever it is that comes from the divine, and it's not for me to decide how I want the situation to be resolved. So that was a big thing for me, because whilst I was cleaning and chanting and giving, but I was still holding on to the end result. So surrender was a big thing. And the specific problem for which I actually joined you, not to say that I got the result that I wanted, but the learnings were so much more in the returns I got was the complete understanding of how Ho'oponopono actually works. So that was the result that it gave me from the classes with you. What I actually loved in my interaction with you was the fact that you taught me this conversational Ho'oponopono. Okay, that was something different, because all along I only knew in my heart is to just chant and chant and chant and chant. So when you did the conversational Ho'oponopono, it was something very new, but I connected a lot more because of the words and the phrases. I don't know how to do it still. That is why I want to actually join your trainer program in September. But I thought that was very, very good. It was very nice. And as I've told you many times before, you have a lovely, lovely voice, a very soothing and calming voice, and a very patient voice. So I really enjoyed the interaction in the classes. But more than anything, it is the learning that it gave me, that when I feel something, there's nothing to be upset or wrong or whatever. It is just another opportunity to heal it. And how do I heal it? Is from whatever that you have taught me throughout the journey.
Amazing. Great. So how do you see your areas of your life shaping up? How do you look at the same situations that you used to look at before? What is the perspective with which you look at the situations now?
Yes. So I think the area that I came specifically to you was relationship, right? Certain aspects of relationship. But now, and I understand one thing also, just because we do Ho'oponopono or any spiritual teachings doesn't mean that everything is going to be smooth sailing. There will always be challenges and struggles, even minor ones, big ones, they will come. But it is how I'm going to react to it in that moment. So what I have learned from this round of classes with you is that whenever they come, just reclaim my power and look within. And just what I do is, when something happens, just clean, just clean, just clean, just chant, just chant. You know, sometimes, of course, I react. I'm only a human being. It happens. But I don't stay in that energy for long.
Yeah. So you love and accept yourself for whatever is coming.
Yes.
Rather than beating up that why did I feel a negative emotion? No.
Yes.
You love and accept yourself for the negative emotion also, and then you heal it.
Yes. And I also realized that my ability to bounce back to my normal self is so much more faster than before. Before, I let the energy.
Time was more. Now the time is reduced. That's how quickly you can come back to your state, which we call that amazing zero state, right?
Yes. How fast I can come back to the state, and I also don't retain. So that thing doesn't play in my mind, you know? So I'm able to just let them go so much faster.
Amazing.
So in that sense, life is definitely more peaceful than before. Of course, sometimes there will be the worries will be there, the triggers will be there, but it's what I'm going to do with it, as opposed to why is it happening? No, it's not why is it happening. It's what I'm going to do when it happens.
So rather than asking those negative questions, you ask the positive question. Rather than why is it happening to me, how can I heal it? So that will be a positive question to ask.
Yes.
So that questions have changed. The mindset have changed.
Yes.
So that's what we call the healing happening.
Yes. The mindset has definitely changed. And I know the kind of person I was before. Before, I will retain it in my mind. It will play in my mind, and the energy gets circulated from that small thing. It just gets bigger and bigger. But now, not only I'm able to come back to my normal self faster, I also don't retain it in my mind. It just comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. So
can you tell me some emotional words that you used to feel before and you feel now? Like before there was, like I was feeling worried a lot. right now I feel most of the time peaceful. So can you tell me those that contrast
So
points?
I'm a mother of 3 children. I have 3 children. I
Very
think,
proud mom.
yeah, 3 children. So as a mother, a lot of focus gets onto your children, right? And you have the worries and all that. But now it's not to say that I don't get worried. I do get worried. It comes and it goes, but definitely the
Impact,
the impact and also the how would you say
intensity, duration.
intensity. Yes, the intensity is not like how it was before, and even when it comes, I'm able to resolve it much faster, heal much faster.
Amazing.
Yeah, so definitely in terms of the children, yeah. And I just know now that everything that happens, there's one absolute way to deal with it, which is me myself. It's not about going out and talking to somebody and advising somebody and telling them to do this, telling them to do that. I know it's just me, and that gives me a lot of
Control.
power and strength.
Power and control and strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
That rather than focusing on other people, can I just focus on myself and heal
Yes.
myself? Because finally,
Yes.
these are my emotional patterns and my
Yes.
emotional habits that keep coming,
Yes.
or saying that my data that I need to clean,
Yes.
rather than
Yes.
focusing on other people
Yeah.
and trying to
Yeah.
clean them.
Yes. And yeah, so and like I said, it is not that Ho'oponopono is new. It's been in my life for a long time, but I think each time it gets refreshed, my understanding is deeper and better. So this time around with you, I definitely understand it at a much, much more deeper level.
Yeah. And you're kind of an analytical person, right? You have a lot of curiosity and questions. So how did we do on that?
Okay, so Chandrani you always told me that I'm very analytical. I ask the most funniest questions, I think, sometimes. But
Funny but deep. Funny but deep. Not, I
yeah,
won't say they are funny, but yeah, they were deep and very,
yeah,
with a lot of curious questions that,
yeah,
yeah, how exactly it is working. So those
yes,
kind of questions.
yeah. Because I'm very logical. But you answered every single one of it with very calmly, and you took the questions, you handled it very well, and so that gave me the confidence to ask more questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like the fact that you answered my questions and you answered it well and convincingly. Because I know what kind of a person I am, when I'm not convinced, then
You
I
keep asking that.
yeah. So you were very good um there. Yeah.
Great. Awesome. So keep asking questions. Questions are never bad. But yes, we need to focus on the practice also. Like when we
Yes.
go into too much of questions, what happens that
Yes.
the practice sometimes gets lost. But yeah, the questions are also important because your questions also give me that space to think about it and give you the answer. The more I thought about it, the more deeper I went. So definitely your questions also helped me to become better as a healer and as to understand whatever understanding I had. When you are convinced, okay, I'm feeling okay, I know that, so that's why I'm able to convince you. So definitely it was helpful for me as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
Magic. So the last thing is, there are so many people who are starting out on their Ho'oponopono journey. They're very new to Ho'oponopono or spirituality or law of attraction, the whole concept of healing. They're very new to it. So they have a lot of questions in their mind that should I go for the healing? Does it work? Will it change my life? Will it change my life in just few days? Or uh, if I just get a mindset shift, is it going to stay with me forever? Or is it something very temporary? So would you throw some light on it? As per your experience with me, should they join this kind of courses like my advanced Ho'oponopono courses, healing courses? Should they invest in it? So some questions keep coming in their mind. So
Yeah.
would you throw some light?
Yes. Yeah, I would recommend first of all to go on a spiritual there's so many spiritual modalities out there. Okay, but I would say to people who actually want to experience this journey, first of all, go for it. It's got nothing to do with religion. It's completely different. This is a way of life. Go for it. Number two, I have done many spiritual classes, different courses. And I have come back to Ho'oponopono because I feel that it is the one that connects, it is the one that resonates the most with my life, right? Number three, I would highly recommend them to do this and to do this with you because not everybody can get along with the different teachers out there, right? So not everybody will have that connection. And for me, I am a little bit sensitive to the kind of teachers that I go with. So not everybody I can connect easily, but with you, I had a connection. Because I think you're a very good teacher and you're very calm and you're very patient. And from my interaction with you, it is you wanting to make sure that we are in a good space. So it's not just about the money or whatever. You actually are very, you're a true teacher because you really want to make sure that your students actually come out of whatever problem that they are going through. So I would recommend that. And number four, I would say that it's always a question of faith and trust. So no one spiritual modality is going to give you the answers immediately, or no one spiritual modality is going to, there's no time limit to it. How much of trust and faith you put in it, that is the amount that you will get back. So yeah, so I will definitely say this is a way of life. It's not just something that you're going to do when things are bad. It is something that you will have to do continuously. So so for me, yeah, I will never go back to how I was before because I know the kind of person I was before. This has
It's a
given me,
permanent shift. Can we call it a permanent shift? Like
yes,
if you don't cannot go back to where you were, that means it is a permanent shift. It's a transformation. Like change is something which is temporary, but if it is staying with you even after
yes,
our sessions are done, like some 1 month back, still
yes.
if these changes are with you, that means it's not a temporary change. It's a transformation that has happened. Can we see that?
Yes, we can say that, and we can also say that with everything there is free will, there is choice, right? But because I have enjoyed, I've seen the benefits of living this way, I will never go back, and I don't want to ever go back to how I was before, right? Because I think that
Very
the
true.
power, yeah, the power is with us, and it is up to us how we want to experience each moment. That's our choice. So,
Amazing.
yes,
I get your point. The last one was very good, which you said there. Yeah, we have that free will. I can go back or I can keep carrying the learning and the permanent changes that I have observed. So that free will is there. And obviously, being a human being, intelligent human being will choose the second to go
yes,
along with the learnings that we have experienced because there is always a benefit of the healing.
yes, yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Hemaji, for coming on our channel and sharing all this experience, success, and the knowledge with all of us, and especially with the ones who are just starting out on the healing journey. It will be definitely inspiring and motivating to all those people out there who are looking for a spiritual journey, healing journey, and bit confused that whether I should do it or not. This is going to give them a lot of confidence and lot of inspiration to start with their healing journey, whatever it is, even if it is Hope Nopno or something else. Definitely, I would recommend Hope Nopno. But even if it is something else, our recommendation will be start somewhere and not because you want to put out the fire, which is right now burning. As Himaji said, it should be a lifestyle. It is a lifelong journey to heal yourself. The moment you heal, you are here, you will go here, and then you maintain that state and you keep growing all the time.
The other thing I forgot to add on is the fact that law of attraction and all these modalities that you want to attract, things from the external side to give you that happiness.
Mm.
And this was a great, also a big learning for me, because I was doing a lot of that. I was doing a lot of that, and sometimes I get disillusioned or upset or disappointed that things don't come the way I want. But that's also because when there's so much of stuck emotions, negative emotions stuck inside of you, it is very difficult to create. And that is why Ho'oponopono was actually a game changer for me, because I realized that you get rid of, this is how my mind understood it. You get rid of the negative energy, and when you come to a space of calm and peace, then things come the way you want it to come. That's when you attract. When you are so filled with all these emotions that don't serve you, it's very difficult to attract. And even if you attract, they don't stay with you for long. So that's how I actually gained trust with Ho'oponopono.
Wow. Excellent. Thank you so much, Hema Ji, for sharing that knowledge and your experience. So, thank you so much, everyone, for joining with
Thank
us.
you.
And hope to see you again after 1 year. We'll share more experiences, more success stories with you when you have already achieved all these goals of your for this year. Right? Next year, we may do another interview. I'm looking forward to it. So, when you have achieved more and more, and we'll talk about that with our audience. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
sharing,
Chandrani.
everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Signing off for today. Bye.